Hey guys, we will be looking into the Ace family's $100 million lawsuit that is over. The Ace family's Austin McBroom, along with Simply Greatness Productions, is reportedly being sued for $100 million by streaming platform LiveXLive due to the ongoing issue of Battle of the Platform's fighters not being paid. While the Battle of the Platform's influencer boxing event on June 12 went viral online and drew a lot of attention from fans, the night has since been overshadowed by a dispute over fighters not being paid. TikToker Vinny Hacker and other event participants came forward several weeks after the event, claiming they had yet to receive payment for the event, which was organized by Social Gloves in collaboration with streaming platform LiveXLive. With headline fighter Austin McBroom allegedly owning Social Gloves, many looked to him for answers about the event's financial state, with some reports claiming they vastly overestimated the number of PPV sales. However, on July 21, Simply Greatness Productions, which reportedly operates Social Gloves, filed a lawsuit against LiveXLive, with McBroom alleging that the streaming platform is withholding funds from Social Gloves, preventing fighters from being paid. According to court documents, LiveXLive is also suing Austin McBroom and Simply Greatness Productions for defamation, breach of contract, and fraud, among other things. According to LiveXLive, McBroom and SGP stated that they expected 2.2 million paying audience members. The company requests no less than $100 million in damages in its petition for relief. McBroom has yet to comment on this latest development in the legal process, but with demands and accusations coming from both sides, it's unclear how long it will take to resolve the situation. This follows a flurry of rumors about other lawsuits filed against the family, with Austin denying that they were being evicted from their $7 million home for failing to pay their mortgage. YouTuber Austin McBroom is said to have settled 2 lawsuits stemming from last year's Social Gloves YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event. On June 12, 2021, 14 of YouTube and TikTok's top influencers squared off in the boxing ring to determine which platform would triumph. Team YouTube dominated the competition, with the Ace family's Austin McBroom notably winning his grudge match against TikTok's Bryce Hall, but the event's aftermath saw him suffer greatly. Talent drafted for the event began speaking out on social media weeks after the event, claiming that they had not been compensated for their time in the ring. This prompted a barrage of criticism directed at McBroom, as well as several lawsuits, 2 of which were finally settled nearly a year later. According to Billboard, Live One, formerly LiveXLive, agreed to pay $3 million to applicable payees from last year's YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event. Both McBrooms reported breach of contract against Live One, and Live One's $100 million defamation suit against the Ace family YouTuber are now over. The lawsuits were actually settled in December 2021, according to SEC filings posted on Valentine's Day. This isn't McBroom's only lawsuit settled. Representatives from TikToker Taylor Holder also stated that Holder settled his $2 million suit against McBroom around the same time. The YouTubers versus TikTokers event drew a flood of criticism for McBroom, even from major celebrity investors like James Harden, who reportedly sought $2 million in damages from the YouTuber, although wife Catherine McBroom claimed these reports to be false. For the time being, it appears that McBroom has emerged from the swath of drama that accompanied one of the most hyped influencer boxing events to date, despite the fact that Logan Paul, a YouTuber, claims he was not paid for his fight against Floyd Mayweather. Influencer boxing has become a huge phenomenon in recent years, and one of the biggest events of 2021, Battle of the Platforms, saw popular creators from both YouTube and TikTok compete to see which platform was superior. The YouTubers ended up with the most victories, with Austin McBroom defeating TikToker Bryce Hall in the main event, and an SNJIP eventually defeating Taylor Holder after the fight was initially declared a controversial draw. Now an SNJIP wants to fight McBroom in their own fight, but in a series of tweets, he claims the YouTube star is duking and urges him to sign the papers. Where is the announcement? They inquire. So my friend, you should ask Austin McBroom that question, because he's taking his sweet time signing the papers, he began. Panic began to set in as soon as he learned it was in the United Kingdom. I'll fight him anywhere, but insecurity has shown me his card. My last fight in Miami was about redemption, which I claimed after round of whooping Taylor Holder. But Social Gloves stole my spotlight. So my next fight is all about retaliation. It's all about pummeling the event organizers, also known as Social Gloves, Also known as Austin McBroom and SNJib versus Austin McBroom, is the biggest money fight going on right now. A squabble, to be sure. Okayed Austin. Chop, 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 please sign the papers. In another tweet he said, McBroom is taking too long. He's ducking at this point. The Ace Family YouTuber recently revealed to fans that he will make a big boxing announcement in February. But whether it will be about a fight with an SNJib remains to be seen. Austin McBroom, a YouTuber, has revealed that he will make a big announcement in February amid ongoing speculation that he plans to hold a second YouTubers versus TikTokers event. Over the last few years, influencer boxing has become a huge phenomenon, with fights like Logan Paul versus KSI inspiring countless other online creators to step into the ring and try their hand at the sport. The Battle of the Platforms event in June 2021 was one of the largest so far, with several popular influencers from both YouTube and TikTok stepping into the ring to determine once and for all who the better platform is. Austin McBroom defeated TikToker Bryce Hall in the main event, but as one of the event's organizers, he was also sued by streaming partner LiveXLive after many of the fighters were not paid for their work. Now the YouTuber has revealed that he has big plans for the sport in the coming months. McBroom wrote in an Instagram story on January 30, "Stay tuned for big announcement in February," alongside a video of him training in the ring. "Over the last several months, I've been working on big plays behind the scenes, dealing with legal plays behind the scenes. Also, my comeback is unrivaled. You will be my witness, stay tuned," he added. McBroom claimed shortly after the first YouTube versus TikTok event in June 2021 that a Battle of the Platforms event was coming soon, but nothing has come of the rumors as of yet. It's unclear whether McBroom's February announcement will be for a single boxing match, a larger event, or something else, but fans will be on the lookout for when he does. The Ace family can't seem to catch a break. Not that they didn't dive headfirst into this mess, but we'll have a little sympathy for them because the holidays are in 2 months and they won't have a place to live. The Ace family, Austin McBroom, Catherine, and all of their children are losing their home because a court hearing held outside, due to social distancing, no doubt, stated that the property would revert back to the beneficiary, which was the bank. However, one commenter raised an excellent question. How does one go from having $25 million in the bank to literally being evicted from their home? And there's a multi-layered explanation for this, but in a nutshell, it's lawsuits. If you recall, Austin McBroom's company, which organized the TikTokers versus YouTubers fight, failed to pay any of the participants and was sued as a result. Catherine McBroom was sued by her own skincare company for allegedly attempting to stage a coup in which she conspired with her family and friends to take over the company that had assisted in the creation of her skincare line. Yikes. Now they're being sued for $200,000 by Beverly Hills for an unsanctioned parade they held outside their Beverly Hills home for their fans. They have 19 million subscribers. We can only guess how many showed up outside the home for this mini event. This is in addition to the $100 million lawsuit Austin already has against the company that organized the boxing match. Back in May, he posted flyers for the boxing event all over Snapchat, and hundreds of people showed up for the parade, to the point where Catherine and her lone security guard had to duck into a nail salon to get away from the crowd. The thing is, in a post-pandemic world, it's surprising that Austin would allow this because, as of May, social distancing was still a thing, and people were actively touching Catherine. Yes, people could have been injured as a result of being trampled, but many people, including Catherine and Austin, could have become ill as a result. McBroom promoted this event without obtaining any kind of city permit, which prompted the lawsuit. There was no violation of freedom, he simply did everything illegally. For nearly 2 hours, the streets between Wilshire and Santa Monica BLVDs were closed, and a large number of Beverly Hills PD support personnel were called in to help. That's all we had for you today. Hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also show us some love by clicking on the like button below and sharing the video with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button to get updates on our new videos. That's all we had for today. Bye, see you next time in the upcoming video.